Do you understand English? But it's a time to speak. You can't able to speak. All of the sudden you have blank. Why? Because the first reason is you are memorize only grammar. Not you are not learn actual learning. The actual learning ways you don't know. You don't aware about it that how to learn English speaking, because English speaking is a just and simple things. You have understood that English is a very complex, English is a very difficult, English speaking is a very difficult. But no, it's not reality. The reality is this, that English is a very simple if you are doing actual ways to learning. Okay, this is a very easy language if you are learning the right way to how to learn English language. Most of the people memorize only grammar rules, conjunction, preposition, only this kind of the rules. But no, if you have understand all of these things, you should start to speak, and listen more and more. I know that English grammar, English concept, grammar, rule are very important for learning English. And whatever I'm saying you, whatever I'm talking you and I'm able to speak English, it's cause of the grammar rules, conjunction, preposition. I know about it, but you need to more and more practice. Learn all of the things, grammar rule, vocabulary, phrases, idiom, all of the things, and start to speak English language. Because when you start, then your mouth, then your tongue will twist, and then your mind also connect the vocabulary, phrases, idiom, and all of the thing. And if you don't start, so maybe your mind and your mouth also both of stuck on only grammar rules. You are regularly memorize the grammar rule, and you have cocked circle of the learning, that only remember the grammar rules, only remember the grammar rules. But you need to do this kind of the thing, that the first thing is more and more listen. When you listen more and more speaking skills, you are listening like a podcast, you are listening music, you are listening in a like a news, all of the thing convert in English. Maybe you are listen Punjabi songs, convert the song of the English. Listen the English song, watch the English movies, podcast, cartoon, all of the things, whatever you watch in your daily basis. Scrolling the reel, try to consume English content. Like if anyone in the reel says that in Hindi, change the language and follow the English speaking tab of the videos, which are very important and very beneficial for you to learn English language. Because listening is the most powerful thing. From the childhood, every child learn throughout the listening. He or she listen more and more, approximately 2 or 3 years, listen more and more. And after that, she or he started to speak. So you need to do this thing, that listen more and more concept, listen more and more podcast, whatever you want to consume. And then second thing is reading. Read every day, no matter that 10 page, 20 page, 15 page, no matter, read every day. Because reading is more important for your learning English. Because reading give you a lot of the things like a pronunciation, how to form the words, sentences, how to convert in English and Hindi, both of things. So this is a very important, that read daily newspaper in English, maybe book, and maybe articles, paragraphs, lot of the things like you can do. And then if you say that in my personal things, that I use most of the time, I used to read this newspaper, okay, English newspaper. Most of the time I read the newspaper, the Times of India. This newspaper I read, and I also have a dictionary. Okay, when I was read the newspaper, then any word, like any meaning of the word I don't know, then most of the time I found and I searched in the my dictionary, and any word. But I will give you one suggestion, that if acknowledge me that even if one sentence, Rahul was tired, okay, and this word, okay, this word you have. So if you don't know about what is the meaning of the tired, so don't before focus upon that what is the meaning of tired. Understand that tired means anything, okay, like Rahul is a tired, okay, Rahul was tired. So understand that the meaning of the tired, it's so any meaning, okay. Don't focus upon that what is the meaning of tired, what is the meaning of tired, okay. So focus upon your reading, and then after that highlight the word, note down in your copy, and then go to for search that what is the meaning of the tired, and write down. So this will be very beneficial for you, that don't interrupt your English and don't interrupt your reading. Read aloud, you are saying another person. That kind of the activity you can do and you perform in your daily basis. In the third point, let's talk about the picture practice. Do you know, you have any object in your around, in the room you have like a chair, you have like a notebook, you have like a mobile, you have a mic. So select the one object, like I select the chair. Okay, then make a sentence like related to, regarding to the chair, this is my chair, and this is this chair made by wood. This chair is very big, this chair is a very small. And after that, increase your sentence distance, this chair is made by wooden, and I like to most of the, it means it's my favorite chair. Whenever since I come, and I most of the time I sit in this chair. So this kind of the activity you can able to perform. You have like a notebook, so say that this is my notebook, and in this notebook I start to learning my diaries. I start to learning hacking. I started to learning that writing, English speaking, English writing practice, and Hindi practice. This kind of the activity you are able to perform, and it will be provide you a lot of the object. Like you have mobile, so say that my mobile is very well, and I most of the use this mobile for calling, for video calling purpose, for gaming, for content creating, for video making, for learning, for editing. This kind of the activity you are able to do. This is a very simple method, that in around you, that whatever you have, this is a light. Light gives me a lot of the energy, light give me a lot of the lightness, brightness, and the energy. And you can say that this is a watch. So watch give me a better time, I'm able to know about the time, that what kind of the time is going on right now. So this kind of the activity, a lot of the things you can do around you. I have this picture, so this picture give me a lot of the energy, whenever I saw this picture, so this picture motivated me that I will do hard work, I will do a lot of the motivation. I have a lot of the motivation of my life. So this kind of the activity you are able to do, you are able to perform. In the English speaking, this method one of the most good method in my personally, personally I follow this method, because one thing and several English conversation. And then fourth thing, another exercise you can able to do, this is a pencil and pen practice. If you have this kind of the pen, so you need to do this thing, that hold this pen between your mouth, okay, between your teeth, between your teeth, and say anything, that whatever you want to say, my English is very well, my English is very good, I'm improving my English, I'm learning English. This kind of the whatever you want to say this, hold upon, okay, your teeth, between the teeth. I am improving my English and learning English language, and one day I will speak English, because I am practicing and doing a lot of the hard work. So that will be very beneficial for me, that I will do. So guys, this is a very good, beneficial, and very best technique for improve your English. The point is not that this pen magically improve your English. The point is this, and purpose is this, that you will improve your English, because it will be provide you good pronunciation, little bit your tongue twist, little bit breakness, and sometimes in your mind the blackness and stuckness in your mouth. This happened, it will be improve your English, lightly able to speak English language. Do you know one thing, that celebrity like a Shah Rukh Khan, Amitabh Bachchan, and Priyanka Chopra also perform this activity. One of the most favorite method is a mirror practice. If you have a mirror, stand in the front of the mirror and say whatever you want to say. I will give you one suggestion, that say this kind of the thing, your introduction, your daily life routine. For example, my name is Karan, and I woke up early morning, and after that I had my breakfast, and then after that I went to the college, and maybe sometimes you feel a little bit like a fear and low confidence, but don't worry for it. You are doing regularly practice, so definitely in future you will get a confidence to do this thing. And this is a completely natural if you are doing this thing, that stand in the front of the mirror and lot of the practice you are doing, it will be very beneficial. In the my first time when I was a beginner, that time I also performed this activity to improve my English. And remember that if you are doing this practice in the fearness, then fearness is a good as compared the perfect silence. And now let's talk about the confidence. You have confidence, so this is a very good for you that you are able to speak English with a confidence. But sometimes making mistakes, like a less confidence, cause of the less confidence is a making mistake. You have a fear, you in your mind arise the fear to making mistake. But I want to say you that like a mistake, if you are not do mistake, if you don't do mistake, so how can you start to speak English? For example, you want to say I went to yesterday market. Okay, I went to yesterday market. Accidentally you said that I go to market yesterday. So don't worry about it. If you are doing mistake, so no problem. But don't prevent there and go ahead and improve your English and go ahead. Okay, so it will be very very beneficial for your English learning. If you arise the fear of making mistake, so how can you start to speak English? All children make mistake. When they try to walk, again fall, and again fall, they are fall after 6 months, after 2 years, 3 years. So you also need to do this thing. Don't prevent in your mistake, try to improve.